Alright guys, continuing where we left off, we're gonna work on animating buttons. So let's go to game game paused. So we need to animate these buttons. So what I'm gonna do is make them like blow up with a tween. So let's go here, create a script. Let's just call it button. Then we see we're gonna need to create a tween. So let's say var tween equals tween. We do that in ready for tween. Then come here, say var tween equals tween dot new. Then we say add child tween and then for the buttons we need to check the signals. We need to check these, so on mouse entered and on mouse exit. So I'm gonna do that from code because I'm just gonna stick, whenever we do it from code we can just stick it on any of these buttons as long as they're the same type. It should all work. So we could put it on these as well after we finish. Let's go back here. So right here you could say connect, then we can see, let's find it, mouse entered on self, and then we need to create a method. So animate, could call it animate entered. So let's just create that so we don't forget it. So func, it's good to just copy the actual name. So copy, paste, so we don't get annoying errors. So let's pass that for now. Then we need to connect mouse exit. Let's scroll down, mouse exit, self, and then say animate exit. Oops. Alright, copy that. Save func, animate exit. Okay, so let's see what we need to do. So pass there. Let's look back over here. So on the button, what we need to get to is the rectangle shape, the rect shape. So scroll down to rect here. We're gonna interpolate the shape with the tween. And when you're doing that, make sure you set the pivot offset to be half the size, so it interpolates like from the center scale. If you don't, it will just interpolate like to one side from the top left side, or scale towards that or away from that area. Alright, so let's go see what it's called, the scale here. So it rect scale. Now we can go here, go to animate entered. Now we can see tween dot interpolate property. Oh, I set it to be tween, so that will help us to know what we should be getting here. There you go, interpolate property. Then the self for object. Then the name of the property was rect scale, and we want to go from vector 2 dot 1 to 1, and then we're gonna go to vector 2 maybe 1.2 to 1.2, and then we can set the time 0.2 seconds, and then you see tween dot start. So we could just copy that for the bottom and change the values. Then change these around. 0.2, 0.2, 1, 1. Alright. So that should be working so far for this button. So let's test it out. Alright. So there you go. So that works so far. So because we wrote everything from code, we can actually just attach the same script to other buttons. So let's just do that. So load button. Alright. Now we have both buttons animated. Let's jump in a level. The next thing we're gonna animate is her health bar, her HP. So in Super Mario 64, the health bar actually moves upwards to the center. I think to the top center or bottom center. I don't remember. But whenever it gets hurt, it goes down to the middle of the screen, I think. So let's do that. So game running. So for this one, we can set the tween to actually be like an actual thing. So to be a node, it's already a node. And then we can go here. Let's say on ready var tween equals tween. Alright, so what we need to do is, where is it? UI, where HP, where are we setting this? Okay, here it is. So we need to track when this changes. So now we have to actually change the value. So what we could do is a var last HP value. Last HP value is equal to get parent dot HP. So now we could say if last HP value not equal to get parent, get parent dot HP, then we can set it. We can call maybe, let's say animate HP HP gauge, something like that, and then we set it plus HP value equals get parent dot HP, and we can also set it here so it doesn't call it every time. So right here, grab this, we put it right here, and we could say, let's see, tween that we're gonna grab its position and drag it down. So say interpolate properly, and player HP, the rect, let's see where that is, rect, what's the name of it? I mean rect position, rect position, we need to set where it is, where it's starting from. Vector 2, let's look at it again. 3. So right now it's at 411, so its Y position is actually 0. So what we could do is set it Y position. Let's grab that. B, go back to script. So X position 411.5. So we need to start it somewhere high, say 50. And then we set it to vector 3 411.5 by 0. And then we set the time to be something small. Oh, vector 2, I'm sorry. And let's see, tween start. Tween dot start. Okay. I want it to fade out as well, so it's not always on screen. Well, I could always do that too. Let's play. It takes a while, doesn't it? 3-1. It's not set. It's not equal in the beginning. There you go. All right, let's go first level. Whenever I get hit, it should be should change. Jump, jump. All right. I am. There you go. Alright, that should be it for this tutorial. Alright guys,